Kendrick Lamar has consistently expressed profound admiration for Tupac Shakur, viewing him as a primary source of inspiration and a prolific figure in hip-hop. Lamar's respect for Tupac is infinite in his music, interviews, public tributes, and even in a recent dispute with Drake over Tupac's legacy. That's what Drake messed up too. I mean, literally messed up. Key demonstrations of admiration. Inspiration from a young age. Lamar first saw Tupac at age 8 during the filming of the California Love music video and described the feeling as pure inspiration that set his artistic path. To Pimp a Butterfly. Lamar's critically acclaimed 2015 album is heavily influenced by Tupac. The album's original working title was reportedly To Pimp a Caterpillar, which could be shortened to Tupac. Damn, I didn't know that. The first track, Moral Man, ends with a simulated interview between Lamar and Shakur, pieced together using audio clips from a 1994 Swedish radio interview with journalist Mats Lindskar, tribute letter in 2015 on the 19th anniversary of Tupac's death. Lamar penned a heartfelt open letter published on Tupac.com thanking him for his influence and for changing lives. You can see the love that Kendrick Lamar and the inspiration that Tupac left Kendrick Lamar, you know what I'm saying? Just by being an influential part of Kendrick Lamar's life, and also, you know, thanking him and paying tribute to him and saving lives. Man, that says a lot about Kendrick Lamar, man. And me being a Tupac fan and him being my GOAT, I understand exactly what Kendrick Lamar is talking about. You understand what I'm saying? But let's continue. Public statements and homage. Lamar has often referred to Tupac as the prophet and a major influence on his music and social consciousness. He has worn Tupac t-shirts and emulated his style at performances, defending the legacy. During his 2024 feud with Drake, Lamar defended that Drake returned the ring that once belonged to Tupac, emphasizing that the West Coast would not tolerate the disrespect of its legend, especially after Drake used an AI-generated Tupac's voice on a diss track. Lamar's actions consistently demonstrate that he views Tupac as a mentor and an enduring artistic force whose message he strives to carry forward. And he has done it. If y'all heard I know millions of people heard the GNX, you know what I'm saying, album, and how he did, I think it was Resurrected. You know what I'm saying? How he grabbed the song and he flipped it and he sounded like Pac. The anger, the pain, the bars, the verses. I mean, and I think the name of the song is Reincarnated. That's right, Reincarnated. I'm sorry. And I'm going to tell you something. Kendrick Lamar did his thing on that song. And we all know Tupac did that song. His anger, his pain, his frustration. I mean, it was incredible. I love that fucking song. And I play it a lot of times because in reality, like I said before, that is my GOAT. But Kendrick Lamar and Tupac has something in common. That's why I also did this video, and I'm gonna show you. A lot of people might agree with me, a lot of people might disagree with me, but let me go head on and get to the specifics of why I did this video. There's one thing that hated Tupac the most out of everything: the media, the paparazzi. You understand? The devils themselves, the FBI, the COINTELPRO, the police, the government. And I'm gonna tell you something. At first, when Kendrick Lamar started his career, yeah, he started, you know, he was getting recognition, you know, but he wasn't as big. And the reason why, it was because Drake was blocking that. But I'm gonna tell you something. Media was showing Kendrick Lamar hatred at first in his career. They were like dismissing him and putting him on the sideline like Kendrick Lamar wasn't special, or he didn't have the attributes, or he didn't have that same, passion and respect towards hip hop and music and everything that he, was so passionate about when it came to hip hop, that they disregarded, Kendrick Lamar, disrespected Kendrick Lamar in a very subliminal way. Kendrick Lamar should have been past Drake a long time ago, years ago, but they were giving Drake that privilege and that honor and disrespecting Kendrick Lamar, by having him and J. Cole and others and this mumble music be on top of the world. But Kendrick Lamar has been a student and a well-educated one when it came to following Tupac's, legacy, dynasty, and its worth ethics, and especially the strive and the passion and dedication that Tupac had for music itself. And let me tell you something, Kendrick Lamar also comes from a very rough background like Tupac. And you see, the media didn't put Kendrick Lamar in the same strain that they did Drake, and the reason why is because the machine was pushing Drake. Because if they would have pushed Kendrick Lamar at the time, then it would have been okay. You know what? Let the young Tupac, let the new Tupac, let the one that influenced Kendrick Lamar, which is himself, go ahead and take over. You understand what I'm saying? And the media and the paparazzi and the government did not want it to see that. A lot of people don't know about this. A lot of people just think that the only reason why Kendrick Lamar was not successful enough, it was because, Drake's success for 15 or 20 years. No, he also had the machine, the media, and the government that was also blocking Kendrick Lamar's success. And one of those reasons why is because the influence that Tupac had on him and how much he sounded just like Pac himself. And, his way of rapping, his style, his own swag, you know what I'm saying? But he had Pac in him. It was like Pac was inside of him living. And Pac's spirits was inside of him, and he just destroyed everything he fucking touched when it came to a beat. But you see, it wasn't later on to Kendrick Lamar's career that people started seeing and people started realizing, oh shit, this young kid really is the it. But still, they were blocking his success. They were blocking his music. And even though he was achieving accolades, he was achieving Grammys, he was achieving awards, he was, coming out with platinum albums and everything, but the influence that Tupac left in him was going everybody's fucking head. They wasn't seeing it. But in this video, I'm going to show you something I know that a lot of people have seen in his interview. You know what I'm saying? But they probably forgot because and it only started recently, coming back to resurface. One, Drake disrespected, California and Oakland and did an AI song, which was, that shit was a piece of shit. I can't stand that song. Disrespected Tupac and Snoop Dogg. You understand what I'm saying? And Snoop Dogg a bitch. But that's another video. And before even Kendrick Lamar career took off into the stardom and the favoritism and where he's at today, they were pushing the narrative that he wasn't going to be bigger than Drake, that wasn't going to make it as far as Drake. But when the cameras were on him, oh, he's going to be sensational. He's going to be great. He's one of the greatest artists. He is one of the baddest. He's one of the, most obtained artists. And this is a poem that Kendrick Lamar wrote for Tupac. But they were withholding Kendrick Lamar's success once again because of the influence that Pac had left on him. If y'all think I'm bullshitting, y'all go ahead and do y'all research and check how much Kendrick Lamar really admired. And when Drake did that song, how much it pissed him off. And even when Drake got the ring from the auction, you know what I'm saying? And he was wearing it, disrespecting Tupac and shit like that. How mad Kendrick Lamar was, and how he said, man, he don't even deserve, he don't even belong to even wear that ring. So that's why Kendrick Lamar came so hard at him. That's one of the most biggest reasons. Not only because he disrespected his best friend, not only because he disrespected his wife, his family, his auntie, and you know what I'm saying, his homeboys, but one of the biggest ones was the disrespect of Tupac Shakur. Kendrick Lamar said, fuck this shit. I'm not having this shit. And you know why Kendrick Lamar did it too? For Tupac's mother. And I'm going to show y'all that at the ending of the video. And it just comes to show you that the impact and the influence that Tupac left inside Kendrick Lamar since he was 8 years old. 8 years old. And when he first saw the video California Love, which was, you know what I'm saying, Dr. Dre featuring Tupac, how much that impacted Kendrick Lamar to start his rapping, to start writing poetry, to start, you know what I'm saying, doing plays in his music. I mean, it was sensational. And you can see that the media, and for those who never saw it, how they try to downplay and try to block Kendrick Lamar from his success, even though Kendrick Lamar was doing good, but he wasn't blowing up. And that's the poem right there that Kendrick Lamar wrote for Tupac Shakur. You understand what I'm saying? The media try to block the narrative and try to block the success. And a lot of people don't understand that because they had so much Drake, and Drake was always on top. But the media played a big role in stopping Kendrick Lamar before Kendrick Lamar blew up into being the success that he is today. And plus, Kendrick Lamar took some time off from music as well. And I'm not even going to get to it, but one of them, if I'm right, it was because the media did not want to blow up his music like they were supposed to. And even though he was winning all these accolades and everything, they were still blocking him. They were still showing him not the love and the respect and the admiration for his music, what he was doing. I know a lot of people are letting this go over their head, and they're like, damn, Chico Black, you pushing it, nigga. You capping right now. No, bro, I'm not capping. When you do your research, you'll find out exactly what I'm talking about. And this is the part that I want y'all to see. This is the respect that Kendrick Lamar had for Tupac and his mother. Listen to this. Kendrick Lamar never spoke to Tupac Shakur's mother. Afenis Shakur, in a direct recorded conversation that has been widely publicized. Instead, he received her blessings to use unreleased audio of Tupac's voice on the final track of his 2015 album To Pimp a Butterfly, titled Morale Man. In various interviews, Kendrick has expressed his deep respect for Tupac and the connection he feels to his legacy, recounting a few related events. Permission for Morale Man. Kendrick obtained an unreleased interview of Tupac from a source in Germany and personally saw and received permission from Afenis Shakur to use the vocals on his album. He has publicly thanked her for the opportunity to continue her son's message, something that Drake don't know about, and disrespecting him and his mother and his family, you know what I'm saying, doing that AI shit. Kendrick Lamar got permission from Tupac's mother. You see the respect, you see the morals and the integrity and the love that he showed and was shown by Tupac's mother. Wow, that's amazing, bro. But here we go, a dream. Kendrick has shared a story about having a dream where Still Hearted of Tupac appeared and told him to keep doing what you're doing and don't let my music die, which was a profound spiritual experience for him. Childhood sighting. He has a memory of seeing Tupac filming a music video in his Compton neighborhood when Kendrick was about 8 years old. The connection between Kendrick and the Shakur family / estate was highlighted during his 2024 feud with Drake, where Tupac's estate sent Drake a cease and desist letter for using AI-generated Tupac voice. Let's continue. Voice without permission, while affirming that Kendrick is a friend of the estate who followed proper protocols. So basically, Kendrick got permission from the family. He got permission from his mother. Drake disrespected, didn't get permission. Oh, I'm Drake. I'm the baddest man in the world. I'm the greatest rapper alive. I'm the Michael Jackson. And Mr. Kendrick Lamar is the wannabe Prince. Well, the Prince just beat the wannabe Michael Jackson. In every category and statistically, in every level that you can think of. But this is how much influence and how much respect and how much morals and dignity and respect Kendrick Lamar showed Tupac and his family as well. But I'm going to tell you again, I know a lot of people probably gonna look at this video and be like, you're full of shit. You don't know what you're talking about. The media ain't play no role. Oh, you just biting. Oh, you just sweating Kendrick Lamar. Blah, blah, blah. Do your history. When y'all do your history, y'all understand where I'm coming from. Just like the media talked about Pac, just like the media downsized his legacy, just like the media and paparazzi and government wanted to end him and finish him, and anything that he influenced, anything that he touched, anything that he respected, the government didn't want that for nobody to continue or even repeat or even keep his legacy alive. But guess what? Kendrick Lamar did. And that's why my love for Kendrick Lamar is tremendously respected, and I respect that from Kendrick Lamar. But I'm going to end this video. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Put y'all comments down below. This is your boy Chico Black, a.k.a. Jaloso. We'll go from there. Hey, be honest, don't be biased. Put on your most sincere and thoughtful comments, you know what I'm saying, or what you think about everything that I just said, and everything when it comes to Tupac being one of the biggest influences in Kendrick Lamar's career, and how that was able to help Kendrick Lamar through his career. Y'all let me know. This is your boy Chico Black. I'm out. Peace.